I want to welcome you to part 2 of a series of short video guides that we will be offering throughout the summer about how to get back on a bike. My name is James Wilson. I'm the Executive Director of Bike Delaware and a lead volunteer for AARP Delaware. If it's been a few years, or maybe even more than a few years since you last rode, the basic motivation for these videos is to address concerns that you may have about getting back on a bike. Before we jump right in, however, let me make 2 quick notes. First, in addition to Bike Delaware and AARP, these videos have also been made possible with support from the League of American Bicyclists, Newcastle County, and the Greater Wilmington Convention and Visitors Bureau. Okay, let's go. While cycling is a fundamentally healthy activity for people of every age and every ability, and that definitely includes people with significant health challenges and disabilities, before we start, I would like to remind you to please consult with your physician before beginning any exercise program. In part 1 of these videos, we talked about how to buy a bike. In the next few minutes, however, I'm going to assume you have a bike and you're ready to ride, but you're still feeling a bit nervous about getting back on a bike. The 2 most common concerns we hear about getting back on a bike are fears about loss of balance and fears about crashing, especially being involved in a crash with a car. The issue of fear around loss of balance is best addressed in the context of thinking about what kind of bike is best for you. So, if you haven't already, check out that first video installment.
It's important to find a bike that meets your needs and your budget. Your budget will determine the quality of your bike and its components. To buy a bike, determine what kind of riding you are going to be doing and where you're going to be doing it. The answers to these 2 questions will lead you to your new bike. If you are mainly riding on the road and your focus is speed, look for a road bike with dropped handlebars and skinny tires. Mountain bikes are designed to give a comfortable ride on rough terrain. They have flat handlebars and flat tires. Many also have suspension. Hybrid bikes are perfect for paved trails and city riding. There are a mix of mountain and road bikes with an upright ride and narrower tires. There are a lot of other bikes designed for specialty uses, from BMX bikes to tandem bikes and recumbents. Your local bike shop will have more information. The League of American Bicyclists, creating better bike education for everyone.
The vast majority of non-fatal injuries are the result of crashes where no vehicle is involved. But most serious crashes and nearly all fatal crashes involve a vehicle, and those crashes are, naturally, the most feared. This fear and the actual risk is probably the main impediment to more people riding, and also the reason why trails and pathways, where it's possible to ride wholly or largely separated from vehicle traffic, are phenomenally popular with so many people. What I want to do here, though, is talk about the things that you can do on your own to reduce the risk of being involved in a crash with a vehicle or crashing for any other reason.
Most crashes happen at intersections. You can prevent crashes by being visible, positioning yourself clearly on the road, and making eye contact with other drivers. When you are riding beside a bus, truck, or other large vehicle, be sure to position yourself where you are visible and out of the driver's blind spot. Keep in mind that you will need extra distance between you and a larger vehicle in order to be seen. When you are coming up to a multi-lane intersection, you will want to be in the rightmost lane that is traveling in the direction you are going. Where you are within the lane depends on the intersection. If you are traveling straight through this intersection, you will be in the middle of the rightmost through lane. If you are to the right of the lane, someone may try to make a right turn in front of you. If you are turning right at this intersection, be in the middle portion of the right lane. Make eye contact with the drivers, signal, and turn. Placing yourself to the right might allow a car to come up next to you and crowd your right turn. If you are turning left at this intersection, you are in the middle portion of the left lane. Placing yourself to the left may allow someone to come next to you and crowd your left turn. This is one example that will help you as you travel through many types of intersections. It's important to remember that you can always get off your bike and turn into a pedestrian to cross an intersection. Tip: if you need to cross over railroad tracks, be sure to do so at a 90-degree angle to prevent puncturing your tire. The League of American Bicyclists, creating better bike education for everyone.
We hope you have enjoyed today's AARP Delaware video guide on how to get back on a bike. You can join us every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 noon to get more tips on cycling and to learn about beautiful bike trails here in Delaware. And don't forget to register for our virtual bike challenge by clicking on the link below or go to aarp.org/DE and find more resources and local offerings from AARP.